Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of our English lesson. Today we'll be looking at Unit 5, Food and Health, page 57, and we will learn imperatives. There are two learning objectives in this lesson. Number 1, complete and write 6 sentences with affirmative and negative imperatives. Number 2, give advice in at least 3 simple sentences using affirmative and negative imperatives. What are imperatives? We use imperatives to give orders. Number 1, you give orders. For example, close the window or switch on the lights. You give orders to other people. Second, we have give advice. For example, drink more water, drink at least 8 glasses of water per day, or eat healthily. That are advices. You use imperatives. Number 3, give warnings. Be careful, watch out. You give warnings before something's happened. You use imperatives. Number 4, you use to give instructions. For example, when your teachers ask you to sit down, stand up, keep quiet, silence, there are instructions that we use imperatives. Number 5, make a request. For example, help me. When you need help, you will request for help. There are the examples that we use imperatives in our daily life. If you notice, imperatives has this exclamation mark. Most of the imperative sentences has that exclamation mark behind the short simple phrases. Look at the examples. How do you make it to the negative form? This is the imperatives in affirmative form. Affirmative means in the correct form, in the positive form. Affirmative, where you affirm it. Number 1, eat some snacks. 2, wait for dinner. 3, go to a doctor now. How do you make them into negative? The opposite of these 3 sentences. Let's see. You use don't. Number 1, don't eat some snacks. Number 2, don't wait for dinner. Number 3, don't go to a doctor now. As you can see, it is all in the negative form where you use don't. Complete the sentences with the affirmative and negative imperative form. Okay, we have 6 sentences over here, and there are 6 pictures with it. Okay, and the selections given are drink, visit, ask, play, go, eat. Let's see one by one. Number 1, blank this before August 2018. If you know the answer, you type it in the chat box, whether it is in affirmative imperative or negative imperative. Let's see. In the affirmative form, eat this before August 2018. Where in the negative form, don't eat this before August 2018. The pictures here shown that best before August 2018. So which one is the correct answer? Is it the affirmative or the negative? It is affirmative. Eat this before August 2018. Number 2, we have the pictures of welcome visitors. So what blank this place? So is it come to this place or visit this place? What are the affirmative and the negative form of this picture? Affirmative, visit this place. Negative. Don't visit this place. Which, according to this sign, which one is the correct one? Is it visit this place or don't visit this place? It is visit this place. As you can see, the pictures over here says welcome. So it is in the positive form. Visit this place. Number 3, the signs here shown that not drinking water. So do you drink this water or don't drink this water? Write down the affirmative or the negative form in the comment section. The affirmative, drink this water. Negative, don't drink this water. So which one is the correct one? It is the negative, don't drink this water. Okay, it's in the red sign, don't drink this water. Number 4, we have the right side signboard over here. So is it turn right here or go right here? Or which one is it? Write down the affirmative or the negative form of the imperatives. Affirmative, go right here. Negative, don't go right here. Which one? According to this picture, is it affirmative or negative? Yes, it is affirmative imperative. Go right here. Number 5, the signs here shows that it is tourist information. So do you ask questions here or don't ask questions here? Write down the affirmative and the negative. The affirmative, ask questions here. Negative, don't ask questions here. So the sign shown that it is affirmative. Ask questions here. The last one, we have the football, a boy playing football sign and the red cross over here. So is it play football here or don't play football here? Is it affirmative or negative? Affirmative, play football here. Negative, imperative, don't play football here. Which one is the correct one? Is it affirmative or negative? It is negative, don't play football here. Did you get all the answers correctly? Let's move on to the next activity. Speaking activity. Use affirmative or negative imperatives to help you answer this question. What's the best advice for a friend who, number 1, wants to be healthy? Okay, there is one example given over here. The best advice for a friend who wants to be healthy: exercise, eat healthy food, don't go to bed late. Okay, just now, your friends need advice from you. What's the best advice for them that you can give using affirmative or negative imperatives? Let's look at the first example. Lisa, your friend, wants to be healthy. What's the best advice for her? You can say, Lisa, you need to exercise more. You need to eat healthy food. Don't go to bed late. Also, drink 8 glasses of water a day. If she wants to be healthy, then this advice you can give to her. Can you try to answer questions 2 to question 6? If you have the advice for your friend for questions 2 to question 6, you can type it all together in the comment section below, alright? And I will give you some feedback over there. Okay, let's see one by one. Your friend wants to run a marathon. Let's discuss together. What's the best advice for him or her? Okay, your friend can be a boy or a girl. What's your best advice for your friend who wants to run a marathon? A marathon is a long distance running competition, a long distance race. The best advice that you can give to him or her is that train every day. Maintain healthy meals. Eat healthy food. Don't sleep late. Number 3. Your friend is having a boring weekend. What's the best advice for him or her? He is quite boring. What can you give advice for him to do? Go to the playground. Do some sports. Play basketball or play football. Don't take a nap. He is already boring. Don't take a nap anymore. Do something else that can make it interesting. Next one. Your friend has got exams next week. What's the best advice for him or her? Study hard. Do more exercises. Don't play games. Don't sleep late. Okay, you got it? Your friend has got a problem. What's the best advice for him or her? She faced some problems and she's very frustrated. What can you do to help her? Okay, ask her to seek help from parents. Talk to friends. Don't worry about the problems. The last one. Your friend can't speak English well. What's the best advice for him or her? Okay, he couldn't speak English well. What can you give? What advice can you give to her? Okay, number 1, practice speaking English. Okay, as the saying goes, practice makes perfect. So ask her to practice speaking English. Read more English books. Watch English movies. Don't give up. Don't give up in trying to speak well. So which advice you think was the best? Which advice you think was the best? You can comment as well. Okay, let's refresh on what you have learned. What's the main topic of today? It is imperatives. Do you still remember what's imperatives? It's either you give instructions, you give advice, or you ask for request. Okay, if you have forgotten, you can go back to the front and refresh your memory. Okay, thank you for turning in today's lesson, and I will see you in the next lesson. If you think today's lesson is interesting, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and do remember to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.